I mean, if this week's political events are any indication, we're going to be having these conversations for a good while. I mean, we do our best not to separate out the targets of hate, right? I mean, it is, as Jonathan is perfectly describing, extremism that endangers us all. If you go to protect the rights of a healthcare clinic that provides reproductive health care, you're a target for extremists. If you are shopping while black in Buffalo, you are a target for extremists. If you are at synagogue, you are a target for extremists. It is all of us that are at risk.
If you're teaching black history, you're a target for extremists. Right. That's the problem. Extremism has no boundaries. You just can't tell it to stop. And to Jonathan's point, when you want to reproduce hate, you give it a platform and you give it power. And that's what Donald Trump was doing, and that's what he has done and will continue to do. And it's important to note that he is not the leader of the Republican Party. He's not trying to be the leader of the Republican Party. He is trying to be the leader of a hate group. Plain and simple, in my view. And if we try to compartmentalize Donald Trump and separate him from all the people that are around him, it's so difficult to do that, because in doing so, you give a runway to all of those people that will have access to him down the road. And that's why it's so very important not to be able to do that, not to separate the man from the people that are around that man. And it's not even a conversation about the individual voters that voted for Donald Trump in the various states. It's not even about that, because there are some people that can explain to me that Donald Trump was good on this issue, not good on that. They actually may have some sense. But when you look at, as you mentioned earlier, the sort of apex predators, I look at them because these are the people that have money, they have resources, they have power to spread that hate, to spread that anger across borders, political and geographic. And again, when you have a former first family courting these individuals, working with them, giving them that platform and that power, you embolden them in such a way that it doesn't make sense that they would be trying to lead a Republican Party. You can't lead politically. You can't lead by attrition. You lead by addition. They're not trying to bring more people in. They're trying to concentrate that power and that hate to make it more powerful.
Right, shrink it and make it more virulent.
Exactly, and that's what we should be paying a lot of attention to. And that's why, if you want to compartmentalize, absolutely separate him from the rest of America that is more thoughtful and that is actually working to see policy similarly. But don't compartmentalize. Do not separate him from the people that he stands with on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.